Hi, my name is Melanie Phelps. I'm number 35. I'm Associate General Counsel for the North Carolina Medical Society, and I'm also a registered lobbyist for the Society. I have a few housekeeping items, and I'd also like to clarify a few issues about the Medical Society's position, which I believe were misunderstood by some of the earlier speakers. First, I want to be absolutely clear that the North Carolina Medical Society and the physician community supports a stronger medical board that takes action against physicians who provide substandard care and that provides that information to the public. We support full disclosure of relevant information, including certain medical malpractice information, where the board has found substandard care, and that is without regard to whether or not the board took public or private action against the licensee. As the last speaker this morning said so eloquently, the public wants a website that will give consumers reliable information about the physician's competence without clouding the picture with misleading information. And by that, I'm referring to medical malpractice judgments and settlements where the board did not find substandard care. This medical board is entrusted with sorting out the wheat from the chaff, and we hope that you will help the public do this on your public profile. If you follow the approach suggested by Art McCullough, it might take more work, but it would make this board's profile the most effective one in this country, bar none. With respect to profiles having no effect on settlements, many states have a threshold number of settlements or amounts ranging from $10,000 to $300,000, or simply don't post settlements at all. Some have both threshold amounts and numbers. To address the question that was posed earlier about the effect of profiles in Virginia on settlements, let me ask you this. If there was no effect on settlements in Virginia, why did they need to go back and enact a threshold? Also regarding retroactive posting, please note that those states that have posted retroactively have had specific statutory authority to do so, and this board has no such authority. We'd also like you to keep in mind the rules of evidence prohibiting admission of past settlements or judgments. There are strong public policy reasons for such rules, and while I don't think there's much you can do about it, something to keep in mind is that there's going to be a juror who's involved in a med mal case that can go online to your profile and find that information and introduce it into the jury deliberations. My next item concerns the limitations on physicians and PA comments. The combination of confidentiality clauses and HIPAA will constrain what the physician or PA can say and will dilute the qualifying or contextual information that they can provide. That said, we think that licensee comments should allow non-privileged, truthful information, with no profanity, of course. Other limitations are not warranted. The 30-day reporting period is unreasonable and administratively burdensome. That's for the physician in their office as well as for this medical board. We urge you to consider requiring this information to be reported on the annual renewals.
4 minutes.
The proposed rule does not include specific information about any disclaimer language or specialty information that the medical board will use to qualify the malpractice information, and other states have included this information in their rules. Finally, and I know this will not come to a surprise, as a surprise to any of you, we're disappointed that the medical board failed to pursue the same level of reporting for nurse practitioners and others who engage in medical acts, tasks, and functions that are under your jurisdiction, even if that jurisdiction is shared. And we encourage the medical board to support such legislation in the future. And those conclude my remarks, and thank you, the 5 of you and Ms. Lennon, for taking the time to come to the hearing today. We think this is very important and appreciate your commitment to the physicians and the people of North Carolina. Thank you.
Thank you.